So you're a college student and you always see your classmates or seniors doing internships and you think, maybe I should also give it a try, but don't know where to start, what to do, and what it's actually like in Nepal. Then hold on, because this video might save your time and effort. So hi everyone, I'm Latika B and I make content about students' life, forestry, travel and lifestyle, and today's video is all for my students, bhai bahini sathiharu who thinks internships are either impossible or only for top students. Because yes, I completed 3 internships while I was still in college during my undergraduate degree, not because I was extremely genius but because I knew how to manage my time smartly. So मैले students related content बनाउने बेला मेरो internship experience पनि share गरेको थिएँ in few of the videos, and a lot of you guys have actually asked me about the internship culture in Nepal. How did I even find them, and did I actually learn something from that, or was it just unpaid labor, and a lot of similar questions. So today in this video I'll be breaking everything down, the tiring part, the fun part, the experiences, and everything that you need to know before your next internship. So I have categorized this thing into 7 things that you need to know before your next internship in Nepal, and I'll also use my personal experiences as an example so that it will be much easier for you to understand. Okay, so anyway, let's start with the paid versus the unpaid internships. In case of Nepal, depending on the sector you're involved in or the things you're interested to learn about, internships can be both paid and unpaid. अनि मैले गरेको internship चाहिँ 3टै paid थियो, although the pay was not very high, but I was building new relationships, I was learning new skill while also getting some extra pocket money. Internships pauna is quite tough in Nepal. At the same time, unpaid internships which does not pay you, त्यस्तो काम पाउन पनि it's tough, and it also requires you a lot of hard work and effort to get everything done there, and somehow it does not sit right with me, so I do not support the unpaid labor that comes in form of internships. त्यही पनि the experiences that you accumulate from the internships can be very useful further in your career. You build new relationships with people there who are professionals that might help you in the future as well. So while you might not earn much money or no money at all during internships, you get new experiences, have a lot of exposure to the outer world or real life skills, and you build network with other professionals in your field or sector or a field you're interested in, and it also strengthens your CV. But you're in charge to decide if that trade-off works financially for you or not. Number 2, workload can be very real during internships. धेरै जस्तो मान्छेको एउटा perception के छ भनेपछि as an intern you don't have to do much thing, धेरै केही काम गर्न पर्दैन, you just have to sit and watch, but it's not true, not at all. So I'll give an example from my first ever internship from NTNC, where my major work was to assist a researcher, तर मैले त्यो काम बाहेक पनि I had to do other things as well, such as data entry on human wildlife conflict, transcribing interviews, translating word to word from Nepali to English, and also had to keep on with that wildlife and compensation data records, while my major role was to assist a researcher. So internships in Nepal, especially your conservation and research ko field ma, are very field intensive. It really involves serious responsibility. However, it might look totally different for other fields, like in IT sector, business or law. You have to do a lot of high stakes tasks regularly. यो चाहिँ तिम्रो फ्युचरमा जुन त्यो धेरै एकैचोटि रेस्पोन्सिबिलिटी आउँदाखेरि प्रेसर ह्यान्डल गर्नको लागि पनि तिमीलाई एकदमै प्रिपेयर गर्छ, which is technically good, but do not expect internships to be chill all the time. They're not chill anyhow, anytime. Number 3, field internships are actually physically demanding. So if you're from environmental science, forestry, agriculture or geological background, or from similar field, please prepare yourself, किनकि तिमीलाई एउटा आफ्नो कम्फर्ट जोनबाट निस्केर धेरै ठाउँ ट्राभल गरेर डेडलाइन्सहरूको बीचमा जगल गरेर you have to complete a lot of field work at once within a given deadline. Just like my third internship, which was for the human wildlife conflict again, तर यो पालि चाहिँ I was assisting for human elephant conflict, अनि यसको लागि I literally had to visit 18 villages, 18वटा गाउँ गएर I had to interview people manually, सबैको record keeping गर्नुपर्ने हुन्थ्यो. Daily बाइकमा travel गरेछ with the road condition you cannot even imagine about in villages of Nepal. But यो कुरा चाहिँ is quite common in Nepal, especially in my field, which is forestry. So please do not expect to sit in a AC room and be very chilled while you do your office work, because if you're someone from natural resource management background, then please expect field work that are very intensive and requires a lot of hard work and effort. Because field works are field works, if that makes sense. Number 4, flexibility really depends on the organization you are involved with. So one really good thing about doing internships in Nepal is that most of the organizations are quite flexible, especially NGOs. Just like the NGO I worked with for my second internship, it was a Kathmandu-based NGO where I mostly worked remotely. तर basically भन्नु पर्दाखेरि it was a hybrid work. म कहिलेकाहीँ चाहिँ office जान्थेँ. It was like 4 to 5 times a month just to have a regular meetings and communicate properly. नत्र म घरै बसेर नै चाहिँ काम गर्थेँ. My main work was to do literature review, write reports, and I was mostly assisting on the work for Karnali Corridor and Goragodi Lake Complex and what further can be done in the research sector त्यो ठाउँमा भनेर. And if you have a role in research or documentation work, this is quite common, especially if you're in university अनि हजुरले राम्ररी कम्युनिकेट गर्न सक्नुभयो त्यो अर्गनाइजेसनसँग that you have a conflicting schedule or you have exams coming up but you still are interested in the role भनेर, then they might really manage the timing for you. मसँग पनि same situation भएको थियो. When I started my internship there, I communicated really well with the manager. अनि उहाँले नै मलाई recommend गर्नुभयो that I should not take on much pressure. तर भएको काम चाहिँ deadline सम्म चाहिँ complete हुन पर्यो while also going to college every day. किनकि मैले start चाहिँ summer break मा गरेको थिएँ, but summer break चाहिँ अलि दिनमै सकियो and my college began just after I started my internship. So they were really flexible and understanding in that case. So basically भन्नु पर्दाखेरि चाहिँ if you communicate properly with them, then many places can adjust their time based on your academic schedule, which is quite a good scene. Number 5, you can get incredible exposure both nationally and internationally. And this is something many people should not underestimate. So from every internship, मैले धेरै कुराको exposure पाएँ. I worked with international researchers, I worked with national researchers, I worked with my own seniors, I worked with other professionals from my field. But most importantly, I learned about the professional research communication, translating work, academic formatting, and a lot of things. Even if you're working in Nepal, the organization you're working with have international exposure because सबै organization को एक न एक तरिकाले एउटा international stakeholder पनि भइरा हुन्छ. Only while working with that organization exposures becomes your exposure. And not just that, you meet a lot of people, you build relationships with them, you build friendships with them, and somehow in the future that connection leads you somewhere. You just cannot see right now, but the connection works sometime. Kuny time of future ma it will help you. So number 6 is internships build both CV and reference, but only if you perform well. This is where internships really matter. You are doing the real work and you can confidently put the skill on your CV and not just say that you have just participated on the internship. That thing is really powerful, and if you perform well in certain tasks, then future मा चाहिँ तिमीलाई त्यो रेफरेन्सले पनि एकदमै हेल्प गर्छ because the way you perform in your internship त्यही तरिकाको चाहिँ तिमीलाई reference letter पनि आउँछ from that organization, but only if you request that. They do not hesitate to provide it to you. You just have to ask once or twice. This matters a lot for your future opportunities. So last but not the least, internships really help you decide what you actually like. And this is the most important point. After trying each and everything during my internships, the heavy field work, the research writing work, the translation work, the data entry work, I know what I actually enjoy and what actually drains me and what I would never like to do in the future during my job. So in short, internships in Nepal are not just really about certificate. It's really help you answer the questions you are confused about. Do I like this thing? Do this thing drain me? Do I enjoy doing this thing? Or whatever the question you had before starting the role, you will have all the answer by the end of it. And that clarity is priceless because college na पढ़ते गर्दा फेरि you don't get to do everything that you're interested in or from the field of your interest or the field of your studies or degree. So was all of the internship I did were amazing? Yes. Did I enjoy it? Yes. Was it worth it? Yes. Were they tiring? Yes. But were they valuable and really helped me build who I am today? Absolutely, yes. And the thing about internships in Nepal is that they are not glamorous, not at all, but they are real. अनि तिमीले आफ्नो CV को डेकोरेसन को लागि मात्रै नभएर रियल लाइफ स्किल डेभलप गर्नको लागि इन्टर्नशिप गर्छौ भने they will really help you shape your path for the future opportunities. And if this resonated with you, please don't forget to hit that like button, comment down, and subscribe to my channel. Please, this girl, this boy, whoever you are, please subscribe to my channel because I'll be back with similar videos the next time. Bye bye.